In this video, I'm going to show you how to bring a parallel strand lumber beam into the Revit model and how to locate it relative to some columns. So we have a couple of columns right here, and our beam is going to stretch across the structure from one foundation wall to the other. This is the product that we're going to use. It's called a truss joist parallam, and as I mentioned, it's a parallel strand lumber member. So this uses smaller pieces of wood. They're laminated together. It's much stronger than a solid wood beam of the same size would be. So there were some instructions, and I'll link to download the family from the truss joist parallam product content area. So when you download it, it will come in as a zip file. You need to right click on it and then extract it. And once you've done that, you can go to Insert in Revit, Load Family. And the file that you're looking for, when you go into the folder that you extracted, going to click through the options there. We want the one that's 20E parallam PSL Beam header. You don't want the 2D ones, nor do you want the Eastern one. So again, it's the 20E. So I'm going to click on that and open it. And you'll get some options for sizes of parallams to bring in. One we want is 5 1/4 inches wide by 11 7/8 inch deep. And I'm going to click on OK. Okay, now I'm going to go to level 1, where I can start to place this beam. So I'm going to go to Structure, Beam. And then I'm going to kind of move in here a little closer. I'm going to place the beam on the column on this grid line here, but also the vertical grid. So you can see it's found that intersection. And I'm going to bring it all the way over to the other side and click there. All right, now let's have a look at it in 3D. Okay. So there it is. But one thing you'll notice is that it is sitting above the column lines, or the columns that I had inserted earlier. I need to bring it down to the right level. So I'm going to go to section 1, where I can get a better look at it. Okay, so it needs to move down so that it's sitting at this level here. So I've zoomed in, and I'm going to use the measure tool to come up here and check it. So 1 foot 2 3/4. I need to move it down that distance. So I'm going to click on it, and in the start level offset, I'm going to type in -1 foot 2.75. And I'll do the same thing for the end level. Otherwise, it will be at a diagonal. And apply. Okay, so you can see that it's now sitting on top of the columns. Now, another thing is that it is overlapping part of our foundation wall. So we won't do anything about this at the moment, but I just want to show you what that detail might look like. So here's a 3D view showing how the beam would come and sit in a pocket, basically. This is my sill plate, so it's just sitting inside of the sill plate, and this is the edge of the foundation wall right here. And that's all you need to do for the PSL beam.